Hello and welcome back to Word Unlocked. I'm Jake.
And I'm Sarah. And today's word is one that works in 5 completely different areas: competition, your body, the law, your personality, and idioms. One word, 5 worlds. Sarah, the word.
Sarah,
Stiff.
stiff. Let's learn it.
Stiff means rigid, hard, resistant to movement or flexibility. Whether it is your body, a competitor, a punishment, or a person's behavior, stiff means something is not bending, not yielding, fixed and unyielding.
Now the chunks. Chunk 1. Stiff competition. The rivals are strong, well-resourced, difficult to beat. The market does not give you an easy path.
For example, launching a new coffee brand means facing stiff competition from companies that have been in the market for decades. Strong rivals, real challenge. Stiff competition.
Chunk 2. A stiff neck or stiff muscles. Your body is tight, sore, painful to move, usually from posture, stress, or overexertion.
For example, after 6 hours on a laptop with no break, I stood up with a completely stiff neck. The body communicates clearly. That was too long without movement.
Chunk 3. A stiff penalty or a stiff fine. The punishment is serious, expensive, damaging. Not a gentle warning, a genuine consequence.
For example, violating the data policy carries a stiff fine of up to 5 million. That is not a slap on the wrist. That is a stiff penalty designed to make people take the rule seriously.
Chunk 4. Stiff and formal. A person or communication style that is unnatural, robotic, no warmth, no personality. Technically correct, but completely uncomfortable to experience.
For example, his emails are always so stiff and formal. Dear colleague, I am writing to inquire. Nobody talks like that. The stiffness creates distance, even when it's trying to be professional.
There is a difference between professional and stiff. Professional is clear and respectful. Stiff is professional with all the human removed.
And chunk 5, scared stiff or bored stiff, the idiomatic use. So scared or so bored that you feel physically frozen, unable to move, paralyzed by the feeling.
For example, when the senior partner walked into the room unexpectedly, the intern was scared stiff, completely frozen. The fear was so immediate and so strong, stiff. Or 3 hours of budget review slides, I was bored stiff by the end. 2 stories. Mine first, about stiff and formal. I once sent a welcome email to a new client. Very professional, very thorough, very stiff. 3rd paragraph in, I had written, "Please be advised that the commencement of our working relationship shall begin upon receipt of the signed agreement."
Please be advised.
Shall begin upon receipt.
My client replied with one line, "Looking forward to working together. And please, just call me by my first name." The stiff formality had created a wall before we had even started.
Stiff and formal signals I am professional, but it also signals I am not easy to be around. And clients want both competence and warmth, not just one. My story is about stiff competition. When I launched a small writing project a few years ago, I researched the space first, and the stiff competition I found was genuinely humbling. Established creators, large audiences, years of content, real authority.
Did you continue?
I did, but I changed the approach completely. Instead of competing directly, I found a specific angle that the big players weren't covering. The stiff competition pushed me toward a better, more focused idea, which performed better than the original plan would have.
Stiff competition is not always a reason to stop. Sometimes it is a reason to find the gap they missed.
Stiff, rigid, unyielding, across 5 very different areas of life.
Your 5 chunks: stiff competition, rivals that are strong and hard to beat, a stiff neck or muscles, physical tightness and soreness from overuse or poor posture, a stiff penalty or fine, a harsh, serious legal or financial punishment, stiff and formal, communication or behavior that is robotic and lacks warmth, and scared stiff or bored stiff, so frightened or bored that you feel physically frozen.
Homework. Check one email or message you sent recently. Was it stiff and formal when it didn't need to be? Rewrite one sentence to sound more human.
Thanks for listening to Word Unlocked. See you next time.
Stay curious, stay flexible. Later.
Not stiff.
Never stiff. Later.